What if I told you that your next top performing brand ambassador might not even exist? Think about it. No complex scheduling, no massive agency fees to negotiate, just pure, scalable marketing power at your fingertips. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we are breaking down a highly efficient corporate workflow to generate completely consistent AI influencers. Let's dive right in. So right off the bat, you're probably wondering, can an AI influencer actually fool your audience? Honestly, with the stunning hyper-realism of modern AI marketing assets, the answer is a massive yes. People casually scrolling on social media cruise right past these posts, totally convinced they're interacting with a real human being. But the real trick is, how do we achieve that flawless level of consistency without it instantly looking like a fake AI generation? Before we unpack that, a quick note on the source. This explainer is produced by Ahmed Shah, an educator and AI automation builder based out of Karachi, Pakistan. We're looking at a high-value workflow that's been designed specifically for professionals and business owners who want to seriously leverage AI automation. Okay, here's our lesson journey for today. We'll start with the AI influencer revolution, then move into crafting the base persona, mastering the reference pose, achieving raw authenticity, and wrap up with ROI and ethical usage. Basically, we're taking you from an expensive marketing headache to a highly repeatable automation pipeline. All right, section 1. The AI influencer revolution. We are talking about transforming UGC marketing from the ground up. Look at the stark contrast between business models right now. Traditional user-generated content workflows, they absolutely drain your budget. You're dealing with high costs and severe logistical delays just to get a few photos. But this AI workflow, it is incredibly cost-effective and highly scalable. For businesses running on limited budgets, spinning up AI personas is literally a game changer to launch campaigns without all that traditional overhead. Now, if you remember only one thing, make it this metric right here, 98%. When you execute this correctly, using the framework we're about to cover, these models can achieve up to a 98% visual similarity across completely different images. To put that into perspective, on a mobile screen, that level of consistency makes them virtually undetectable. So let's get into how we actually build this. Section 2, crafting the base persona. This is where we define your brand's digital face. Interestingly enough, this process actually starts completely off-platform. You want to head over to sites like Pinterest first to gather aesthetic inspiration, look at lighting ideas, and just get the overall vibe down before you ever type a single prompt. Once you've got that visual inspiration, you have to define your target demographic. It's absolutely vital to match your target country's audience. Is your market in the US? India? Africa? You need to specify the exact age, like say a young Gen Z aesthetic, define the body structure, establish the base skin tone, and detail the hair. By feeding these precise demographics into your custom GPT, you generate a base character that aligns perfectly with your specific brand. Moving right along to section 3, mastering the reference pose. This is all about merging that newly generated face with a real environment. You've got your base persona, sure, but now we actually need to put them into actionable, believable marketing scenarios. We do this using what's called the pose matching pipeline. It's a highly effective, straightforward 3-step process. Step 1, upload that custom base persona image you just made. Step 2, upload an external reference pose, like a really great dynamic magazine-style shot. And step 3, execute the replace person prompt. This seamlessly merges your character space onto the pose and lighting of the reference image. And here is the exact, super simple prompt strategy that works best for this. Quote, replace the person in image 1 with the person from image 2. Keep the exact pose and camera angle. Honestly, keeping the text this incredibly straightforward almost always gets you way better results than feeding the AI some overly complex, paragraph-long instruction. Less is more here. But wait, perfection is actually the enemy of UGC. Let's look at section 4, achieving raw authenticity. We need to escape that overly polished, fake AI look. See, a flawless, perfectly lit studio shot looks beautiful, for sure, but it actually hurts your credibility, because real people rarely post like that every single day. Compare that to a raw, natural iPhone mirror selfie. Mimicking authentic social media behavior, maybe there's a slightly messy room in the background or a casual, off-center selfie angle, that is the counterintuitive secret to making your AI influencer completely believable. Now, to maintain that illusion across dozens of photos, you absolutely must use what's called manual definition. This is the mandatory workflow step where you explicitly describe specific clothing, hair, and environmental details in every single prompt. You can't just tell the AI, hey, remember the outfit from last time? No way. If your model is wearing a deep maroon coat and black leather pants, you must manually type that out every single time to guarantee absolute consistency across different shots. Which brings us to our final stop, Section 5, ROI and ethical usage. Let's talk about scaling these viral campaigns safely and examine the ultimate business case here. Building real account authenticity requires a ton of variation. You need to generate varied close-up shots, mix in those natural mirror selfies, and drop the model into diverse, raw environments. You can even experiment with creating crazy celebrity encounters, like placing your AI model right next to a massively recognizable figure like Shah Rukh Khan. Generating all these diverse, raw variations creates a highly believable, viral marketing asset that genuinely looks like a human-run account. However, we have to talk about the flip side. This incredible automation capability comes with strict responsibility. As our source explicitly stresses, always use AI for positive business purposes and avoid misuse. It is absolutely crucial to use these powerful techniques ethically and legally within your corporate campaigns. You've got to make sure you're respecting platform guidelines, especially when you start associating your digital assets with real-world public figures. So we've walked all the way from the core problem of ridiculously high marketing costs right through to a fully executed, highly consistent automation pipeline. It's a lot to take in, but the payoff is massive. I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Is your brand ready to automate its next viral UGC campaign? Because the tools are accessible, the workflow is completely proven, and the scalability is just unmatched. Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Now it's time to start practicing these techniques and elevate your marketing strategy today.